What is up, next generation? It's Jason here. This is my very first video with my new Canon T5i. Look at this bandana. I haven't even wore a bandana in front of a camera since I was like 16. Oh my god. I feel like I'm in 2014 all over again. This week's theme on Next Generation is story time week. I don't know how many times we've done this theme. Anyways, my story for this week, I'm gonna be telling you guys how I was dead at birth. So around July, my mom and dad were walking around Venice Beach and my mom was carrying me like I was in my mom's stomach, and my mom was like 7 months pregnant with me. I think my dad got a tattoo that day, if I remember. I'm not sure. I know he got his first tattoo at Venice Beach. I don't know if it was that day or it was like a different day. But I know they went to Venice Beach and just walked around and kind of just see what it was like. So you guys know like those palm readers, like those psychics that tell you about your future. They'll like sit you down, be like, ooh, I see like 5 kids in the future, you're gonna be married, you know, something like that. So yeah, I guess there was one at Venice Beach when my mom was just walking around. I don't know if it was a palm reader or like a mind reader. Like someone came up to my mom that could like see the future. You know what, let's go with palm reader because that makes more sense. So apparently a palm reader came up to my mom like out of nowhere and was like, hey, excuse me miss, can I read your palm? Can I read your future? My mom was like, yeah, sure, like that's fine, you know, what's the cost? Apparently there was no cost, like it was free. Like the lady came out to my mom. Like usually customers go into her and pay her, you know, to get their palm read or their future read, you know, whatever. But this girl actually came up to my mom out of nowhere and was like, excuse me miss, can I read your palm? Can I read your future? That sounds really weird, right? So like I said, my mom was 7 months pregnant with me and it was July and I was supposed to come out September, so my mom only had 2 months left to go. Well, apparently to this palm reader, she came up to my mom and said, you're gonna go into labor really soon. My mom was like, no, like I'm only 7 months, I have 2 more months to go. He's born like September, like mid-September. No, it's only July, like, you know, you got it wrong. The next day, my mom went into labor. Mom was confused. She's like, I'm only 7 months pregnant and I'm going into labor. He's not due for like another 2 months. Like it was honestly really sketchy. Like the palm reader took her time out of her day to just go up to my mom and say, you're gonna go into labor really soon. I don't know, that trips me out even till this day because I was like, god damn, like I was supposed to be born September, but no, I decided to come out in July. That palm reader did something to me. She did something to my mom to make me come out early because I was not ready. I don't know how the I came out in July when I was supposed to be born September. I don't get it. It just happens. I guess it just happens. There's a lot of preemie babies out there, but mine was just weird. So my mom didn't really tell me how the labor was, like how it all went, you know, when she was pushing me out and, you know, before I came out. She didn't really explain all that. Did explain like the aftermath, like after I came out. And honestly, what the f? Apparently when my mom gave birth to me, I was dead. Like my mom said I was purple. My mom said I was really small. Like I could fit almost on her palm. Not like that size, but like my mom could hold me in her palm. My grandma, I was really small. To my mom, I was really small. To my dad, I was really small. My mom's cousin, I think, was in labor with her, like helping her get through this. And she flipped when the doctors said I was dead. Like she went off on the doctors. You gotta do something. You gotta bring this baby back to life. Like I'm not letting this baby die. Ooh, my mom said that she was really pissed because the doctors weren't really doing anything at first. Honestly, that's f***ed up. They were gonna let me die. I wouldn't have been here today. After all that ruckus with Val yelling at the doctors took me somewhere. They tried to get me to breathe, trying to get my heart pumping, and apparently I had a hole in my heart because I was born so early, like I wasn't fully developed. A hole in my heart, and you know, like I said, I was born in July. I was supposed to be born in September. That's 2 months early. I'm a preemie. I was dead at birth. Mom didn't even know that first because she was all drugged up. Val was yelling at the fucking doctors because the doctors wouldn't do shit at first. And they started taking care of me. And you know, they finally got me back to life. Like that was just a weird, unique way of giving birth. Like to know that your baby is dead at first, has a hole in his heart, and then 18 years later, he's healthy. There's no problems with him. The hole is closed. And I am alive. This story is gonna stay with me for the rest of my life. Like now that I'm grown up, I can honestly keep this story with me forever so I can tell people in the future about how my birth experience was and how weird and crazy and unique it was. So yeah, I mean, that's my story to you guys about how I was born. If you guys have a cool, unique, weird, funny, crazy story, Leave it down below in the comment section. I really do want to read and listen to all your guys' stories. I'm really glad you guys got to learn a little bit more about me by learning about how I was born. Now I just want to know like a little bit more about you guys. So if you guys enjoyed my story for this week, please give this video a big thumbs up down below. If you guys are new to this channel and you guys are not subscribed to us, be sure to subscribe down below. We are at 150 to 151 subscribers, and with that you get 6 videos a week. And if you guys are already subscribed and you guys are returning for this video, you're still gonna get 6 videos a week. That concludes my video for this week for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see all you amazing people next Wednesday.